Wine sales and services.
My name is Jessa, and for this video I will discuss wine sales and service. But before that, let me ask you, what is wine service? Okay, wine service is the ritual of serving a whole bottle of wine to a table of the guest. If a guest orders a single glass of wine, the full steps are not required. Most wines are available with a glass and keep behind the bar, and the bartender pours the single glass for the server to deliver. Proper wine service by the bottle is performed at the table by the server. So, how to serve wine? We have 5 steps on how to serve wine. The first steps is present the wine list. Not every restaurant needs to serve dozens of wines or hire an in-house similar to be successful and selling wine. As long as you create a balanced wine list with a range of price points, you can make it work for you. For instance, if you own a casual eatery with a busy lunchtime crowd, a smaller wine list is appropriate. If you offer full dinner service, your guests may expect a more diverse wine list. So we have steps in present the wine list. So the first steps, hand each guest a wine list. Present the wine list to each guest from the right side. Never place a wine list on the table. Instead, hand a list to each guest personally when they are completely seated. And the second steps, help guests with questions. Be prepared to answer any questions related to food pairings, wine's quality, and wine vintages. And the third step, take the order. After the table has chosen a wine, repeat the order back for confirmation. And step number, second to the last, wines by the glass. Orders for individual glasses of wines are sent to the bar. After the bartender pours the wine, deliver the single glass to the table. Along with any other beverages, single glasses don't require the full wine service. And last, wine bottles. Depending on the method of wine storage the restaurants uses, a manager may need to unlock a wine cabinet to retrieve full bottles. So let's proceed to second steps on how to serve wine. Prepare the wine glasses. After the table has ordered a wine bottle, you need to choose the right glass. Wine glasses are designed to enhance the style of wine user serving. So we have some steps on how to prepare wine glasses. For the step 1, select the wine glassware. Choose wine glasses that coordinate with the style, whether it's red, white, or sparkling. And the second step, inspect the glassware. Make sure each wine glass is free of chips, stains, or blemishes. Third, polish the glassware. Anyways, give the wine glasses a final polish with a clean cloth. Make sure not to leave any fingerprints on the bowl of the glass. Wearing gloves can help with this. Place the glassware on a tray. Once the glassware is clean and polished, handle it by the steam and place it on a tray. And step, deliver the wine glasses. Place a wine glass to the right of each guest, being careful to only touch the stem. And last step, the position of wine glass should be identical for each guest. If the guest refuses the glass, discreetly take it away. And the third step on how to serve wine is wine serving temperature. Each style of wine should be served at appropriate temperature. Wine refrigerators make it easy to control temperature of your wines down to degree. If you aren't using temperature controls, you may need to make some adjustments to bring your wines down to the right serving temp after guests order a wine bottle. You may also find that guests have their own preferences. When it comes to wine temperature, be prepared to make adjustments to your wine themes, but follow this general temperature guideline. So we have some guidelines. The first guideline is red wine temperature. Serve red wine just below from temperature at 62 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If your red wines are stored without temperature controls, consider chilling them slightly before serving to bring the temp down a few degrees. Second guideline, white wine temperature. White wines and roses should be served chilled to between 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. And last guideline, sparkling wines temperature. Keep sparkling wine stored at 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit, but serve it chilled to 40 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. If guests order a bottle of sparkling wine, chill it immediately to bring the temp down. And for the fourth step on how to serve wine is opening wine bottle. Opening a wine bottle at the table can be intimidating if you aren't familiar with using a wine key. All eyes are on you, and if you struggle with the foil or the cork, it takes away the guest experience. One of the best ways to improve your wine service is to make sure all servers can handle a wine key with confidence. So, what is wine key? A wine key is a type of corkscrew used and fits in a server's apron pocket. Wine keys are also made with a built-in foil cutter. To use a wine key successfully, place the lever against the lip of the bottle to create leverage. So, how to open a wine bottle? To open a wine bottle correctly, always handle the bottle in the air and never place it down on the table. Follow the steps to uncork a wine bottle with a wine key. So we have some steps to how to uncork a wine bottle. So the first step is before using the wine key, present the bottle to the guest. Also order the wine. Hold the bottle so the label is clearly visible and announce the vineyard, grape, location, and vintage. Once the guest has confirmed the bottle is correct, you can begin uncorking the wine. To the second step, cut the foil around half an inch from the lid of the bottle using the foil around half an inch from the lid of the bottle. using a foil cutter or the small knife in a waiter's style wine key. This ensures the wine doesn't touch the foil and can help prevent dripping. Third, open the wine key so the corkscrew and lever are both pointed towards the cork. Fourth, insert the corkscrew or worm into the center of the cork and twist. Fifth, continue twisting the corkscrew down until the first notch on the lever meets the lip of the bottle. 6. With the lever pressed against the lip of the bottle, pull the corkscrew up. The leverage created with pull, pull the cork about halfway out of the bottle. 7. Now the second notch on the lever will be in line with the lip of the bottle. Using the leverage created by the second notch, pull the cork all the way out. If the notch is in place, the cork will easily away from the bottle. And 9. Wipe off the top of the bottle and the cork. This helps remove the debris and dust from storage. And 10. Present the cork to the guests in case they want to confirm the branding of the cork matches the bottle. And last step, pour a small sample of the wine for the guests and wait for approval you because you begin pouring the table. And 5, and the last step on how to serve wine is how to pour wine. When the wine bottle is open and the host has approval, it's time to start pouring for the table. Follow these steps to provide seamless wine pour. So the first step, before making the first pour, take note of how many guests will be drinking. An average 750 ml bottle of wine will provide approximately 5 pours. Adjust the pour amount based on the number of guests and never fill a glass more than halfway. And second step, wrap the bottle in a clean white napkin or use white waiter's gloves while handling the bottle. This helps with temperature control for chilled wines. Third, traditionally, the oldest woman at the table is served first. The server continues around the table in a clockwise pattern until all women are served, then makes another lap to pour the men. Today, some find this to be an outdated practice. A more contemporary alternative is to start pouring with the person to the left of the host, regardless of gender, and more clockwise. Either way, the guest who ordered the wine is always served last. And fourth, always pour from the guest's right side. Finish catch, pour with a twisting motion and wipe the lid of the bottle and avoid dripping. Fifth, place the bottle to the right of the host with a level facing outwards and ask permission to remove the cork from the table. 6. For chilled wines, ask the guests if they would like to bucket of ice for the table, or they prefer the bottle to be stored in a wine chiller. 7. Return to the table periodically to refill wine glasses. When the bottle is empty, ask the table if they would like to order another wine bottle. So let's proceed to wine service etiquette. So first, should you smell the cork? Guests do not have to smell the cork unless they want to smell it. The cork can sometimes reveal if the wine has gone bad, but it's not always detectable. The sample pour provides a better gauge of the wine quality. Presenting the cork is a time-honored tradition, but the reason behind it has more to do to confirming the wine brand. If the level of the bottle deteriorates over time, the cork is additional way to confirm the vintage. Two, what do you do if the wine is bad? If the wine has spoiled, it's customary to provide another bottle. This is why it is important for servers to provide a wine sample and wait for the host's approval. Remove the spoiled bottle and return with a new bottle. Out of sight of your guest, consult with your manager so they can contact the wine distributor about any issues. Can customers take home an unfinished bottle? Yes, most states allow customers to take home an unfinished bottle of wine as long as it's resealed. Check your state for specific protocols. How do you sell a wine bottle? Before sending your guests home with their unfinished wine, you have to sell the bottle properly. Replace the original cork or crew and cap. Apply a tamper-evident seal to the bottle. Place the bottle side in a clear bag and staple a copy of a purchase receipt to the bag. Now the bottle is safe for travel. Ensuring your servers know how to pour wine at your bar restaurant is crucial in creating a warm and welcoming atmosphere for all your customers, regardless of whether they are enjoying and fine wine. Many guests rely on their waiter or waitress to suggest, present, and serve the perfect wine for waiters to know the pertinent facts on each wine and how to serve it accordingly. Wine presentation etiquette is crucial for serving wines and outstanding experience can generate business and improve tips.